Welcome. This is Stacy Cahill. I am just ready to get started here this morning. Giving it a few extra minutes in case some people had to jump on late. We are so excited about the summer series that we are doing. And we're going to just jump right into today's topic. We are working with athletes and exercise and just moving your body, whatever that looks like to you and to how your version of exercise is. That could be anything from going out and running 20 miles a day and training for triathlons. It could be simply stretching as you get out of bed or before bed. Exercise is something unique to each and every one of us, but the goal is simply to be moving our bodies. And today we're going to talk about how doTERRA oils and products can really help support us as we are moving our bodies. So I am going to probably not be seen for most of this because I'm going to show you my slides. And I have to admit, I'm having some trouble right now with my computer. So you have to bear with me, but the information's all there and we'll make sure that you guys get everything you need. If you have any questions, like always, feel free to raise your hand, put something in the chat box, or unmute yourself and ask away. This does not have to be lecture style. It definitely can be interactive. If you have something to say, I'd love to hear it. Other than that, let's just jump right in. Many of us know that the biggest thing that we have to do when it comes to trying to get our body moving is simply decide that that is what we're going to do. We often, let me get some of these things moved around here so you can see, we often know that we commit to the things that are a priority to us. Often people will say that, you know, they don't have time for this, they don't have time for that. But the reality is we make time for the things that are of value to us. And sometimes we can't make time for everything we want to do, but when it's important to you, we'll find the way and we'll find the time to do it. So one of the things that I love to start off anytime I'm talking about exercise or working out is to really remember that you are what you do, not what you say you will do. And that doesn't mean that small effort doesn't count, because that is simply up to you and what you want to do. But like a drop in the water, your actions will make ripples. So if you can do one little thing every day to move towards a more active lifestyle, that is going to make a huge impact on your overall health and well-being. But today we're going to talk to most of those that are really out there, that are working out, that use active lifestyle as just part of who they are and what their makeup is. And when we're talking like that, let's look at what it is that we're going to use to start. So the first one, let's see if we can do these slides without them skipping ahead of me. This is what I was working on as we're getting late, is the timing. So we'll see what happens. The first idea here, oh goodness. See, I'm having technology challenges already. The first thing that we want to talk about is just starting with a strong foundation. With doTERRA, we know that that means using our Lifelong Vitality Pack. We also know that drinking water, sleeping well, and having a solid diet is going to be important for all of us. Many of us already understand the value of sleep, and we can do classes all about sleep and how the oils can support better rest and to help you reduce stress so you're able to sleep well. We know about drinking water and keeping hydrated, and depending on which belief you fall into depends on how much water you want to drink, and I'll leave that up to you to decide. But we're going to talk a little bit today about the Lifelong Vitality Pack. This is doTERRA's foundational piece for anybody with any lifestyle, but especially those that are wanting to have, my goodness, things are just not working out for me today. Do you guys ever have those days where technology just doesn't want to cooperate? I feel like that's been my week. So the Lifelong Vitality Pack is the foundational support for every lifestyle every day, but especially when you are an athlete, when you are getting out there and you are asking your body to push itself and to do more and to keep that high level of energy. starting off with your Lifelong Vitality Pack is going to be the secret sauce. It gives your cells and your body system the micronutrients and essential omegas that it needs to be able to perform at its very, very best. When we're talking about the Lifelong Vitality Pack, that is the 3 set of supplements coming from doTERRA. And it's comprised of, first, the bottle of Z-Omega or X-Z-Omega. This is your omega fatty acids. It's great for heart and brain health. It also has 9 different essential oils in it to help with antioxidants. It is full of the EPA and DHA servings that you need to support healthy cardiovascular, immune, joint, and brain health. The next one is the whole food formula, which is the Microplex VMZ. This is a plant-based multivitamin, and what I love about this is that it is ready for your body to absorb. Often we talk about supplements that we can take, and when we're taking those supplements, it really comes down to the fact that our body can't really absorb it. And so you take these supplements thinking you're doing what is right for your body, but the bottom line is you're not doing anything because your body's not absorbing those nutrients. So if we can't absorb the nutrients, we can't really get what we need out of that. The Microplex VMZ is bioavailable. All of the vitamins and minerals are there, so your body can actually get what it needs out of it. And it is designed differently depending on where you are in the world. doTERRA has changed the formula slightly to balance out with the common diet of that country. So I can't remember now how many different formulas they have of the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I know it's over 15, but I can't remember exactly how many they have. And if anybody's curious, I'll see if I can dig up the information from the last convention I think it was at. But what we want to know about that is doTERRA cares about what it is that is going into your body. And so they know that depending on where you live, depending on what you normally would be eating, will depend on what is going to be best for you. So I love that about that. I also love that the Microplex VMZ has 22 essential vitamins and minerals to support your normal growth and functioning and to maintain healthy cells. It helps to fight free radicals in the body. It has high antioxidants, including vitamin A, C, and E. It does help support a healthy metabolism. It's got your vitamin D, it's got zinc, it's got magnesium, you know, all of the stuff that we need to be able to really support our bodies and have a solid foundation. And the last part of the Lifelong Vitality Pack is the Alpha CRS. And I feel like this is the component that really makes our supplement line really stand out, because it is designed to help support healthy cell proliferation and lifespan. It reduces oxidative stress to the DNA and to other critical cell structures. So it allows your body to perform optimally. It does support a healthy inflammatory response to that oxidative stress in cells. And it supports your cell energy by supporting a healthy mitochondria and by supplying metabolic factors of energy production. It supports healthy cellular immune function. It's just all over like a powerhouse. And I will say that this is one of the products that when I first started with doTERRA, I was like, I'm not in it for the vitamins. I could care less about what's in these vitamins. I'm here for the oils, and that's what I really want to use. And then when I started using the Lifelong Vitality Pack, it was really more of a challenge for my sister, because I was having some occasional pain in my knees and some joint issues. She's like, well, why don't you try it? And I did. I tried it for 30 days because it does come in a 30-day supply, money back guarantee. And it was the first supplement that I noticed a difference within a week or two. And by the end of the month, I was able to do things that I hadn't been doing previously, like running around at the playground with my daughter. And then I decided to stop because I didn't need it and it could not possibly be the vitamins. And it didn't take long until I realized that, no, in fact, it really is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I love knowing that I'm doing something to support my body like that every single day. And then the next one that I find so important for a solid foundation is doTERRA's Mito 2 Max. The Mito 2 Max is an energy and stamina complex. which really is just a fancy way of saying it's going to boost your energy. It's going to help you sustain that energy. It's not full of sugars or caffeine or all of that nasty stuff that you find in energy drinks. It really is just a simple, broken down way to get everything that you need to support mitochondria function. This is a great tool for most of us that have trouble keeping up energy every day. But if you're an athlete, for sure is something that you want to be able to get the most out of, because you could take 1 to 2 a day. I mean, 1 to 2 times a day. I find that with this one, I can do it in the morning, and depending on my day, sometimes I'll take it in the afternoon just for an afternoon pick-me-up and to help me get through the rest of my day. Other times I actually will take it right before I go to bed. And if I am like on my way to bed and take it, then I sleep better and I wake up refreshed and I wake up ready to go. This is so great because it doesn't leave you feeling sluggish in the morning, or you don't have to wait for the coffee or energy drinks to wear out because those are so full of stimulants, but it really supports you at the cellular level. It's full of plant extracts and metabolic cofactors to help support that cellular energy. But really, what it comes down to, we can rattle off science. I can tell you what's in it. I can tell you how to use it and what it's going to do. But the bottom line is that this is going to help your mitochondria produce more energy. And that is huge, because once your body is running low on that, if you have been exhausted, like truly exhausted, adrenals run down, exhausted, your body forgets how to produce what it needs to create that energy itself. So we love that we can have a supplement that is not going to be damaging. It's not going to be full of garbage to give us energy, but it really works with our bodies, just like everything else doTERRA provides, to help us get the most of what we need and to help our body work in the most effective way. Now, no class talking about athletes or working out with doTERRA would be complete without focusing on the Deep Blue blend or the Deep Blue family. doTERRA is one of the cornerstone pieces, I feel, is the Deep Blue family. Now, you'll see on the left here is the Deep Blue Rub. Excuse me, one sec. The Deep Blue Rub is one of the gateway oils I use often with people, especially men who are skeptical of using essential oils. They're not really sure how it's going to work or if they're going to notice anything. And the Deep Blue Rub is great. It helps to bring down that occasional swelling. It helps to reduce occasional pains and aches and soreness. So this is one that I like to introduce people to first. And usually it's because we all seem to have aches and pains of some kind. And when we are not feeling our best, when we don't feel comfortable, it's really hard for us to get up and get moving and get our bodies going. Or perhaps you were up and moving and got your body going, and all of a sudden you hurt your back, you pulled a muscle, you're sore, something's not right. Well, that's when you pull out your Deep Blue line. The Deep Blue Rub is one that you use topically. You can massage it right into the achy area, and it's going to help soothe the muscles. It's going to help to bring down that occasional swelling. And what I like about it is that it's in a formula that most people are comfortable with. A lot of us, before we knew of natural solutions, would grab over-the-counter creams that would, give us the soothing sensation from that. Most of those are full of chemicals and toxins now, I realize, but at the time it was great. Deep Blue will do that same idea, only without all the chemicals in it. It's a beautiful product. And so because we're familiar with using a cream, we don't tend to put it on like you would a lotion and slather it all over. We use it sparingly. Whereas someone who's not used to using essential oils, and they use the actual Deep Blue oil, whether that's in the roll-on or in the oil bottle, and you do just a drop on a knee or a muscle. Most of us do the more is better thing, right? And we're like, oh, I need 2 drops, I need 5 drops. Well, that's too much. You don't really need that much. So I like to introduce the Deep Blue Rub. It helps people to use a little bit less and be more sparingly applied. However, if you need that extra boost, if you need the potency of the full strength, The Deep Blue oils are amazing. The other thing that I love about using the Deep Blue oil blend itself is that I can put it in a bath. I can use it with a warm compress to help drive that oil deeper into my muscles, and it's so soothing and relaxing. And the last part of the Deep Blue family is the polyphenol complex. And again, this is one more supplement that doTERRA has. It does not have the same essential oil blend as in the other products because we know that we wouldn't use wintergreen internally, and that's in both of them. But it's comprised of polyphenols to really help our body recover from workouts and to support a healthy inflammatory response. So that's a great one. I use that almost every day. And I started putting it, you know, in my bathroom where I would normally have other things that would help with that occasional swelling, so that when I was tempted to grab something, I would immediately see the Deep Blue and be able to try that first. And every single time it worked faster and it worked better than what I had previously been using. So the Deep Blue family line, any and all parts of that are probably something I would add to your next order to make sure that you have that, especially when you are busy and active and working out a lot. So let's get to the fun part here. You know, why would we use essential oils when we are working out? Many of us can think of the idea of like, okay, the energy helps with the supplements, having a solid foundation. I get all of that. But what are the oils going to do? Well, first of all, we know that essential oils work at a cellular level. So they add support to every aspect of our body. Every body system is going to benefit when you start using your essential oils. They work really fast. They give total support. They will help you have better performance and a faster recovery. So let's dive right in and get to which oils we want to use for what. When we are talking about working out, before a workout, I grab my Breathe oil. And this is one that I will go and use more aromatically. So I put a drop right on the palm of my hand and do the cup and inhale method. So rub it together. Take a couple deep breaths of that. And when you're doing that, you are opening up your airways. You're supporting your lungs in a way that once you start working out, when you're building up that energy and moving your body, your lungs can continue to get maximum use. That means that they're going to take in more air. When you have more air flowing through your body, it helps to relax the muscles so you're not injuring them as you go. So, oh, that smells so good. So Breathe is the first oil that I would use before a workout. And this doesn't matter if you're, like I said, if you're running, if you're swimming, if you're biking, if you're doing a workout class, if you're just doing yard work that is going to be strenuous, or whether it's something more a gentle yoga class. The Breathe oil, all of these oils are going to work in the same way with your body. So the Breathe oil, inhale. Some people do like to put a little swipe of it right under their nose or apply it directly to their chest so they can continue breathing it in while they are working out. That's completely up to you. I know that if you do it directly under your nose, some people would like to have it diluted. So the Breathe Touch is a great way to do that. Otherwise, you know, there's no harm in putting it directly under your nose. Peppermint or Citrus Bliss, those are great oils to use to get a boost and to reduce fatigue during your workout. Peppermint opens things up as well. So you can do the same thing with your peppermint oil or your Citrus Bliss, or you could even mix them together. I find that peppermint and Citrus Bliss is one of my favorite combinations in my diffuser because it's so invigorating and it just opens everything up. So if you're doing a workout in the home or in a studio where it's indoors, consider diffusing that as you work out, because it'll keep supporting you and opening up your airways, and it helps your mind stay energized, which is really important when you're working out, because if you get too tired, that's when injuries happen. The next part of before workout support that I would look at is the staying hydrated aspect. Most of us know that you're sweating out moisture from your body, so that you need to replenish that to keep you hydrated. Rather than grabbing sugary electrolyte blends, stick with water, but add a couple drops of lemon or the Slim and Sassy oil to that water. It's going to help you to stay hydrated. It's going to help you drink a little bit more because it tastes better. It's also going to give your body the support from the inside out. And if you're working out to help lose weight, the Slim and Sassy blend is perfect because it is a metabolic blend, and it's going to help you to keep the metabolism going strong. But it's great losing weight or just to get your body moving, working out. Either one of those in your water is a great way to help you stay hydrated. And the last thing that I like to do before working out is to add a little bit of cypress or lemongrass. I tend to use both of those neat, although you could make a spray if you want to use it every day, or a roller bottle that has them mixed together, or add fractionated coconut oil to it to dilute it. And then just massage that into your muscles. That helps to increase circulation. It helps to get blood flowing right there to the muscles that you're going to be working, especially if you know that you're doing like a concentrated workout, such as running, or you're doing an arm workout, you're going to be using your arms a lot. Go ahead and apply that to those muscles right away to help the blood flow, to be able to keep those muscles loose and working the way that they're supposed to. Let's see. We'll just do it this way, apparently. During your workout, keep drinking that water. Again, lemon sassy in that water is a great way to just stay hydrated. So keep doing that throughout the workout. I like to have a spray bottle with peppermint near me because when I'm working out, sometimes I get really hot or I start getting overheated. And just a simple spritz of peppermint water really helps to cool me down. It helps, again, to just keep energized. I also, if I don't have that made up, I'll just take my peppermint oil, do a little swipe across the top, get a drop, and rub it directly onto the back of my neck to help bring down the temperature of my body. For those that are just getting started working out, or those that do really intense workouts, sometimes you can experience some nausea while you're in the midst of it. Popping a little peppermint beadlet in your mouth will really help to reduce that so you can continue on and complete your goal. And the last one that is, I think, helpful to have during workouts is frankincense. And again, like we just talked about with the breathe, a little frankincense swiped under the nose helps to increase your oxygen intake. So as you're in the midst of your workout and getting your blood flow and getting everything moving, that frankincense is going to help to really just support healthy oxygen levels. Now, the most important part, I think, probably not, but the part that I always remember the most is the after workout aspect. And that's because my body is usually like, hey, hello, listen to me, what did you just do? So these are my favorite ways to recover a post-workout. First of all, the Deep Blue that we talked about just a few minutes ago is a powerhouse blend. So whichever method you want to use of that, whichever one of the Deep Blue family, use your Deep Blue, massage it in. Remember that a little bit goes a long way, so you don't need to massage Deep Blue into every single aching muscle. You can do a little bit, here and there. You can also do, maybe apply it to one side of the body right away, and then an hour or two later, do the other side if you need extra support. You don't want to do too much, which it's really hard to overdo it with it. But you could. So don't go bathing in your Deep Blue unless you are actually bathing. That's one of my favorite post-workout things. In fact, I do this even out if I haven't been working out, is an Epsom salt bath. Generally, I will do about a cup of Epsom salt. Sometimes if I am really sore or really stiff, I'll add about a quarter cup of baking soda to that as well, just to help recover those muscles faster. But Epsom salt bath, and you can combine whatever oils you want into that. I love doing Deep Blue, and I know I get a lot of questions when people hear that about, wait a minute, what about Deep Blue in the bath and sensitive areas? And when it's in a bath, when it's diluted like that, there's no problem. So don't worry about it. But it does help to soothe all of your muscles and relax them. I also will put Siberian fir or frankincense, sometimes cypress, in my Epsom salts. Sometimes I will do a combination of wintergreen, frankincense, and lavender. I really love that way. That's calming, it's soothing, and it really helps to recover those muscles. Another oil that I just can't get enough of post-workout is marjoram. Marjoram is an oil that I feel we don't talk about very often. Most of us kind of forget what to do with it. One of the things that I work really hard at teaching my team is that when you think of muscles, think of marjoram, because marjoram is an excellent oil for muscle support. You could use it before a workout, but after a workout for sure. You might walk around smelling like a pizza if you use a lot, but it will so easily reduce that discomfort in your muscles you won't even care. Or if you do care, use that in your Epsom salt bath so it's not, your daily perfume. The other thing that I love is if I have an oil like marjoram where I want to use it for the benefit, but I'm not necessarily wanting to smell like a pizza, I might mix it with another oil that has a different aroma to kind of offset that, like wintergreen and the marjoram, or peppermint or frankincense. You decide what you like and what works well for you, but you can layer those on. And simply all that means is you put one oil on, massage it in, and then you put the other oil. So it's just layered on top of the muscles. You get a deeper penetration into the muscle when you're doing that with the oils, and it allows them to work separately while using them together. Whereas if you make a blend or use a blend like Deep Blue, those oils kind of create a different chemistry as they're being put together, because you have these oils that have now blended together. So lavender is another great oil. It is very calming. It's relaxing. It is stress relieving. It is one that will help to bring down some of that swelling or the occasional inflammation that comes after a workout. So lavender can be really great soothing after that as well. And the last thing, if you have someone that is able to give you an aroma touch technique, this is doTERRA's amazing system of using 8 different essential oils applied in a very systematic way directly to your spine and your feet. And doing the aroma touch helps to bring your body back to a state of homeostasis. I could go on and teach an entire class all about the aroma touch technique, but it is one that we don't have time to go into detail today, but just know that that is a great tool, whether it is recovering from a workout or just to help support your immune system, or you're just emotionally drained. Pull out the aroma touch. And if you don't know what that is, feel free to shoot me a message or ask Monica or reach out to whoever invited you to our classes, because it's something that we all know the power of and believe in and would love to share with you. You can also just Google doTERRA aroma touch technique and learn more about it that way, but it's amazing. If you haven't experienced one yet, I highly encourage you to find someone who can help you with that, or to reach out so we can help you find someone. But that is another great way to help recover your muscles. Now for you yogis, there is a special line of oils designed just for yoga. However, I have to admit, I know lots of people who use it in lots of different workouts. But the yoga line is comprised of these 3 oils. Now the way that it is taught or kind of talked about is that you start with the anchor blend before you begin your yoga practice. Oh, it smells so good. I like this one to actually be right by my yoga mat, like this set, so that as I'm going through the workout, I can use each one. I've also used each of these oils through a guided meditation, and it is a powerhouse. Talk about combining resources and tools to maximize the effect. Amazing. But the anchor blend is a blend that is designed to help anchor you, to help balance you, to keep you grounded. So that is a great one to put on the bottom of your feet, and then of course inhale it before a workout. However, there are other people who prefer to start with the Align blend. And Align is one that has bergamot, it has marjoram, has peppermint, geranium. I think there's rose and maybe basil in there. But it's a very unique oil blend. It's one that I would definitely use in the middle of my practice, but like I said, there are other people in other classes that I've gone to where they start with the Align first, and then they'll do the anchor in the middle of the practice. Whatever works for you. There's no right or wrong way to use this set. Sorry, I have to take advantage of it. I hope you guys have those oils. If not, we need to get them in your hands, because these 3 are some of my favorites. But the Align blend helps you to align mind, body, spirit, align your body physically to help you stay grounded, to be able to move with the flexibility that yoga often is encouraging, and to just help you to stay focused and in that space of being able to really feel the movement in your body and connect between breath and movement. So love that. And then at the end of the yoga practice, is usually when we pull out the Arise blend. And the Arise blend has the citrus notes to it with lemon and grapefruit. It has Siberian fir, and it also has Melissa in it. It is a powerful oil just to help wake you up, to enliven you, to energize you. It's a great one to end any workout with because it's great to know that after a workout, you kind of hit that either super energized and woohoo, I could go on for days, or you're exhausted. Either way, that Arise blend is going to just give you that support, both emotionally and with the oils in there. It actually helps to support your respiratory system, and it helps to enliven you so you can keep going with the rest of your day. Very, very ready for what's to come. So I love all of that. A couple other things that I think are important to note and to talk about here. First of all, doTERRA does offer an app that is the Daily Drop. I found this one, I don't remember when they put this up, a while ago, and I screenshotted it because I thought it was so great. They talk about a tip every single day, and it's just sent through the app or to your phone as a text. I believe you can also get the Daily Drop through email. But this one I thought was a great idea, making your own yogi tea just by adding a few drops of clove, cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, and black pepper to your favorite mug with some hot water. Maybe add a little honey. It helps to re-engage your digestive system and to help you relax and just feel great after a workout. So that's the Daily Drop app. It's one of the ways that doTERRA is able to support us in continuing education in small doses, letting us know every day something that we can do to help support our bodies. Another thing that doTERRA has is the Living Magazine. And this is a magazine that is available to every customer in your back office. It's about $1 an issue. It comes out, I want to say it comes out every other month. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's quarterly. I just know that I have a lot of them because I've saved them over the years. And a few years back, they did an article in the magazine, How to Make Over Your Gym Bag. And these are all available digitally formatted. So you can also just Google doTERRA Living Magazine or doTERRA How to Make Over Your Gym Bag, and you'll be able to pull this up. It has the recipe for a sanitizing spray, either for yoga mats or gym equipment. It talks a little bit about the Slim and Sassy product line and the weight loss system. It has some other ideas for what to add to your water. It's a great article. It tells you all of these extra tips that we don't have time to get into today, but I just wanted to point that out. One, because I think the Living Magazine is something that if you're ordering with doTERRA, you should be ordering this at least one issue every time it comes out, because it is chock full of great information both on how our oils are sourced. It has interviews with our executives and Dr. Hill and different ways to learn and keep educated about what's happening with doTERRA, as well as so many just resources and recipes and tools that can help you to get the most out of the essential oils you already have in your home. My favorite part is the back of it is a catalog. So if you get a couple of them, they're really an easy gift to share with a friend or somebody else who's curious about what you're doing with the oils and not really sure how to use them, because they get all of the information in the beginning and they get to look at what our product line is in the back. So the Living Magazine is a great resource and tool for all athletes, but it's also great for anybody using essential oils because it has different recipes every single month. So on that note, I am going to wrap it up. I wanted to make sure to keep this to our 30 minutes so that we can not spend a lot of time, but really just have times to connect, to learn more, to get to use our oils more. I see that those of us on the call already have accounts, so I will let you know that I'm going to talk about how to get some oils in your hand. If you are interested in sticking around, you're more than welcome. If you've already set up with your account, feel free to go about and have an awesome day, and I will talk to those for the recording that may be looking at how to get these oils in your hand. Because with doTERRA, it's super, super simple. Anytime you want to order products, you can get them retail, and that simply means that you pay full price for the oils and you can order it directly from the person who invited you. If you don't have someone you're already working with, please reach out to Monica and I. We are here to help and to support you. We would love to help you get started with your essential oils, and we can help you place a retail order either directly through us or through our online retail websites. If you are someone who likes to save a little money, then I recommend getting a wholesale account. That wholesale account it can be available in a lot of different ways. First of all, you can just get the wholesale account. It's $35. for a year, and then you get 25% off everything doTERRA has to offer. Or you can get one of these doTERRA kits that has different focuses for different things that you're looking for, and pick out a kit that works best for you, either with a diffuser, without a diffuser, with the supplements, without the supplements, whatever works for you and for your budget. We can get that set up for you, and the $35 wholesale customer aspect is waived. Where did my screen go? Sorry. Goodness, losing everything right in the midst of it. Anyway, so if you would like to get a wholesale customer account, you can do it by just piecing together your own ideas of which oils or which products are best for you, or you can get one of the enrollment kits. The other thing that we want to always make sure that you know is that we have an entire summer full of these short continuing ed classes for those of you learning how to use your essential oils, and we would love to have you all join us at all of them. Make sure you register at the links on both of our team pages, or however you found us today is the same registration link you can find, and we'd be happy to share more education. We have a couple classes coming up next week. We're talking about hiking and camping, and I believe next week is also the cardiovascular health. I could be totally wrong on that one. I have to look at the schedule, and it's not in front of me right now. Anyway, thank you guys so much for taking some time this morning to chat with me to learn more about how to use your oils before and after a workout. And I would love to stay in touch and talk to you more in the future. Wishing you the best of luck, and we're here for you always. Thanks.